3 નું પહેલા કર્યું તો ખબર છે, યાદ છે?
Yes.
Understood? We find
Yes,
9
ma'am.
are going to come in your exams. That's right.
Ma'am, now what we have to do?
Method number 9.
Ma'am, that also is coming in FA2?
Yes. It's a very easy lesson and very interesting lesson.
Yes, ma'am, it is coming.
Hmm. Chalo. Read Hassan.
Yes, ma'am. Chapter 9. The Earth, our habit.
Habitat.
Habitat. Wherever we live, this is our village and home. All this is on the top of what? Such question. Such question. Arise in all of our minds. Answer is very simple that my home and my village is on earth. Yes, earth is called our huge home, which is very huge. Instant it. So let's know about our huge village. We also want to know this, which is natural. You know that your earth is a member of solar family. Again, what is the solar family? Let me give you information regarding solar system. Solar system. Our sun is the self-illuminated star of Mandakini galaxy, Milky Way. It is surrounded by many small and big stars. Earth is one such ball. All these are recognized as planets. Due to gravitational force of sun and gravitational force of the planet, all these planets rotate around the sun in a circular form. These planets do not have light of their own. They are illuminated by the light of the sun. These planets of solar system are of different size and forms. All these planets together make solar family or solar system.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
Continue.
yes, thus planets, satellites, small planets, comets, and meteors are included in our solar system. So let's get ma'am, what is it? And
Yes. Acquainted with the solar, with this solar system.
yes, acquainted with this solar system. At first, let's know the sun as the key member of the solar system.
Yes. Absolutely correct. Now, so this is a very, very, very interesting chapter which we are going to learn. Now, listen carefully. You know, Hassan, where do we live? Shafiq, where do we live? Anyone knows where do we live? We live
In
on,
a-
in our house, right? In our home, right? And on what is this home?
What,
On
ma'am?
what is this home?
In Earth.
Yes, of course, Earth. The first, one simple answer of this is Earth, right?
Yes,
Thus, Earth is called our huge home, which is very huge, isn't it? बहुत बड़ा है, isn't it?
yes,
So, let us know about huge village, our village. You want to know this, which is natural, right? Natural है कि नहीं?
yes,
Hmm?
yes, ma'am. Natural.
Which is natural. Do you know that, that our Earth is the member of solar family? Again, what is the solar family? Let me give you some information regarding system, our solar system. You know, beta, our solar system, in our solar system, there are planets, satellites. comets, meteors, everything, right? So, our sun is a self-illuminated star of Mandakini galaxy, and that is the Milky Way. It is surrounded by many small and big stars. कैसे surrounded है? By many small and big stars. Earth is one such ball. All these are recognized as planets. Okay, what are they recognized as, beta? As planets. Due to gravitational force of sun and gravitational force of such, planets. Due to gravitational force of sun and the gravitational force of the planets, all these planets rotate around the sun in a circular form. All of them, right? जैसे अर्थ भी रोटेट करता है और अदर प्लैनेट्स भी रोटेट करते हैं. These planets do not have light of their own. उनके पास खुद की लाइट नहीं होती है. किसकी लाइट होती है? सन इज द गिवर ऑफ द लाइट टू ऑल. दैट इज वाई सन इज ऑल्सो नोन एज द गार्डियन ऑफ द प्लैनेट्स. है ना? These planets of solar system are of different sizes and forms. All these planets together make solar family or solar system. What do they make, beta? Family. Solar family or solar system. Thus, planets, satellites, small planets, comets, meteors, everything is included in our solar system. So we'll learn more about our solar system starting from the sun. Starting from where, beta? From the sun. Yes. Yes, Mohammed is there.
Can I read for you, Shafiq?
Yes, Shafiq.
Um,
Everyone understood the above paragraphs?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Sun. We are familiar with the sun. Our daily work begins with the Surish.
Your voice is not coming, Shafiq, properly. Ahad is there.
Hello. Now come then.
Yes, ma'am.
Just but it's breaking in middle. Ahad, read beta. Ahad, is it my voice is audible?
यस मैम कहाँ से करना है
Sun.
सन सन से
Hmm.
यस मैम वी आर familiar with sun. Our daily work begins with the sunrise. The sun is the honored star, which it is considered as the giver of life on earth. Sun is about 30 million times larger than earth. If you want to make a revolution around the sun, you sit in a plane running a velocity of 1000 kilometers. It will take 107 years to complete the revolution. Gravitational force of sun is 20 times more than of earth. Hence the weight of a substance on earth weighs 1 kg on earth. It would weigh 28 kg on the surface of sun. It is because the gravitational force only that the planets are in their particular path and revolve on it. The earth is about 15 kilometers away from sun. It takes about quarter past 8 minutes for sunlight to reach the surface of earth.
Yes, 1 minute. Huh? Rachita ma'am's call is coming. 1 minute, huh, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't like an answer by the.
Hello.
हाँ बोल।
Yes.
Ah, yes, but Sajita ma'am was calling, so I had to answer her. Hmm.
ओके मैम।
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. मैम मैं रीड करना शुरू करूँ?
हाँ जी।
मैम यहाँ नहीं हम हाँ यहाँ ही the surface of sun is always unstable. It includes several kilometer long igniting five flares. The sun core is made up of hydrogen gas. It produces light and heat from the action of hydrogen and helium in air, which we call energy. So the surface of sun is very hot. It is because of sun's energy that organisms have developed on Earth.
Organisms.
Thus,
Organisms.
organisms have been developed on Earth. Thus, the sun is also known as the guardian of organisms.
Guardian, नहीं, guardian. Guardian.
Guardian of organisms. Now, let us briefly introduce planets. There are total 8 planets in solar family, among with Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and inner planets, while Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and are outer planets. The planet Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn can be with naked eyes.
Can be seen.
Can be seen with naked eyes.
Naked eyes. Okay, very good. Here and there reading problem, reading mistakes are there. You can improve it by reading practices. So inculcate whenever you are free to read your textbooks, okay? Or storybooks.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. So all of us are familiar with the sun, right? Our daily work begins with the sunrise. What does Mama said? Ahad, wake up! It's sun has risen. Rise. Hassan, wake up. Now it's morning. Right? Because there is sunrise. Right? Shafiq, उठो बेटा सुबह हो गई मम्मी ऐसा बोलते हैं ना. How does she come to know? Because there is sunrise. Sun is a honored star. Whose mic is on? Can I know? Yes, very good. Thank you, beta. Sun is an honored star. It is considered as the giver of the life on the earth. The sun is about 13 million times larger than the earth. How many million times? 13 million times larger than the earth. मतलब सोचो अर्थ कितना छोटा है सन कितना बड़ा है 13 million times larger है right then earth if you want to make a revolution around the sun you sit in a plane running at a velocity of 1,000 kilometers कितना kilometers 1,000 kilometers it will take 107 years to complete one revolution कितने साल लगेंगे आपको ये रिवॉल्यूशन खत्म करने में बेटा
13.
107 years तो इमेजिन करो तो उतना तो हम जिएंगे भी नहीं राइट तो हमसे एक रिवॉल्यूशन खत्म ही नहीं होगा इतना बड़ा है सन राइट so gravitational force of sun is 28 times more than that of the earth okay hence the weight of a substance of the earth weighs 1 kg on the earth it will weigh 28 kgs on the surface of the sun मतलब कि समझो कि अगर हसन का वेट 20 है यहाँ पे तो वहां पे कितना होगा हसन का वेट सन पे 20 into 28 right you can do the multiplication right now it is because of the gravitational force only that the planets are in their particular path and revolves on it the earth is about 15 kilometers away from the sun here there is some mistake I will check it out okay it takes about quarter past 8 minutes for the sunlight to reach the earth सन रेज से हमारे अर्थ पे पहुंचने में कितना टाइम लगता है एक सन रेज को क्वार्टर पास्ट 8 minutes ओके द सरफेस ऑफ द सन इज ऑल्सो अनस्टेबल लाइक अवर अर्थ सन की सरफेस भी अनस्टेबल है इट इंक्लूड सेवरल किलोमीटर्स लॉन्ग इग्नाइटिंग fireplace the sun's core is made up of hydrogen gas it produces light and heat from the action of hydrogen and helium in air which we call energy. So the surface of the sun is very, very, very hot. It is because of sun's energy that organisms have developed on the earth. Thus, the sun is also known as the guardian of organisms. Yes? Now, let us briefly introduce the planets. There are total 8 planets in solar family, among which Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars are inner planets, while Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune are outer planets. The planets like Mars, Mercury, Venus, and Saturn can be seen with our naked eyes. मतलब even if you are not using any type of telescopes, then also you can see these planets. But you need to know the directions for that, okay? Yes. Yes, Hassan, read beta.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. First, Mercury. This planet is closest to the sun. It is yellowish in color. Mercury doesn't have atmosphere or satellite. From the Earth, we see Mercury in the sky for some time before sunrise and after sunset. Second, Venus. It
Venus.
is
Venus.
Venus. Yes, Venus. It is most dazzling planet in the solar family. In size and weight, it is like Earth, like a twin brother of Earth. It resembles the moon in sign. It does not have a satellite due to thick cover of gases and clouds around it. Less knowledge is there about it. Third, Earth. Earth is located between Venus and Mars. Earth completes one rotation around the Sun on its axis in 24 hours, while the Earth completes one revolution around the Sun is 365 days. Events such as day and night and the change of season can only be seen here. Earth has one satellite, Moon. Moon. It is the only satellite of Earth. It takes about 27.3 days to complete its rotation on its axis around Sun. There is no atmosphere on the Moon. There is no life on it, as there is no water and atmosphere above the Moon. It is a non-luminous body. It is illuminated by the sun due to falling of
Meteors.
meteors, meteors on the surface of the moon. Large pits have formed. Extinct, dead volcanoes are found here. Fourth, Mars. It is a Mars. It is beautiful red colored illuminated planet. Atmosphere of Mars is lighter as per season, more cool and heat is than on Mars. It has two satellites. Scientists are trying to develop organism on Mars. Fifth, Jupiter. Jupiter is light yellowish with planet. Jupiter has a gaseous atmosphere around it. This planet is believed to be very cold. Cool. It is the largest planet of solar system. It has some satellites. In this also, scientists have different opinions. This huge planet can be seen with the help of binoculars.
Binoculars.
Binoculars. Yes. While watching through binoculars, droplets can be seen on the surface, which looks beautiful. Sixth, Saturn. In the solar family, it is located between Jupiter and Uranus. Uranus. It is the second largest planet after Jupiter. It looks beautiful with bright rings of blue color, different because of rain. It looks like a turban worn on the head. On the head. Saturn is also called a turban planet. Saturn has more than 62 satellites. The surface temperature of Saturn is quite low because of its distance from the sun. Last, Uranus, it is so it is so far away from the Earth that it could not be seen with the help of ordinary binoculars. The light of sun is also like light moonlight. An astronomer named William Her- Hurry- Herschel Herschel discovered the planet in 178 year 1781. This planet is very old.
Yes. So let us first see the three planets. Okay, which are those three? एक तो Mercury, Venus and Earth. Okay बेटा. Now Mercury और Venus जो है बेटा वो एक दूसरे के ट्विन ब्रदर जैसे है, एक जैसे ही है ना? कैसे है बेटा?
Twin brothers.
Brother.
हाँ हाँ. तो बेटा मर्क्यूरी जो है वो कैसा है? एकदम क्लोजेस्ट टू द सन है. कैसा है बेटा? एकदम क्लोजेस्ट, नजदीक है सन के, और इट इज येलो इन कलर. Mercury does not have atmosphere. Okay, what does it not have, beta? Mercury does not have atmosphere or satellite. Okay, what does it not have, beta?
Color. Satellite.
Yes, very good. It does not have atmosphere or satellite. Okay, is it clear? Now, from the Earth, we see Mercury in the sky for some times before and after sunset. Okay, but for that again I said you कि आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? आपको डायरेक्शन समझनी पड़ेगी, तो ही आप वो लोकेट कर पाओगे. इज इट क्लियर?
Yes.
ओके. So before and after sunset we can see Mercury. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now the second point, Venus. Okay. Venus is what beta? Venus is a dazzling planet. What is Venus?
Dazzling planet.
Yes, in the solar family. What it is? It is a dazzling planet in our solar family. Okay. Its size and weight is like the earth, like twin brother of the earth, as well as it resembles the moon in shine. It does not have a satellite due to thick cover of gases and clouds around it. Very less knowledge of it is available to us. है ना? बहुत कम नॉलेज हमारे पास है because of the very less uh, sorry because of what? Because of the cover of gases and clouds around it. Okay. Now Earth. Now if we see about Earth, okay, beta, Earth we all know very well that it has one satellite of its own. Yes. What does it have? And that satellite is known as Moon.
Yes. One satellite.
Huh. The Earth is located between where? Between Venus and Mars. Okay. And it does two motions. एक तो rotation and दूसरा revolution. Okay. What does it do? Two motions, rotation and revolution around the sun on its axis. Okay.
Yes.
That is known as
Ma'am.
rotation, and it takes 24 hours. So we have
Yes.
one day is equal to 24 hours. तो एक rotation खत्म होता है 24 hours में. Okay. और
Yes.
एक रिवॉल्यूशन अर्थ का कंप्लीट होने में 365 डेज लगते हैं. कितने डेज लगते हैं बेटा?
365 days.
वेरी गुड.
मैं आपकी आवाज धीरे आ रही है.
1 year. हाउ मेनी टाइम?
1 year.
Understood everyone clear?
Yes. When the rotation and revolution come in fifth also.
Yes, I have taught you, right? You remember now?
Yes.
Hmm. So
हेलो
even
मैम, वो स्टेट्स एंड कैपिटल्स और वो यूनियन टेरिटरी फेसबुक में लिखनी है.
हाँ बेटा, इस बार के एग्जाम में मैं पूछूंगी. ओके.
ओके मैम.
Events such as day and night and the change of seasons can only be seen here. The Earth has one satellite, and that is the moon. What is it? The moon. Okay, it is the only satellite of the Earth. It takes about 27.3 days to complete its one rotation on its own axis around the sun. There is no atmosphere on the moon. There is no life on it. As there is no water and no atmosphere about the moon, it is a non-luminous body. What it is? Non-luminous
Long
body. Yes. It is illuminated by the sun. Due to falling of meteors on the surface of the moon, large pits have been formed. Extinct dead volcanoes are also found here. Now, volcanoes everyone knows, right? So, dead volcanoes are also found on the moon. On the moon. Now, about meteors and comets, we will learn later. Okay?
Media.
Mars. It is a beautiful red colored illuminated planet. Atmosphere of Mars is lighter. As per the season, whose mic is on?
मैं मोहम्मद अली लाखानी.
Ask him to mute. Very good, chalo. So it is a beautiful red colored illuminated planet. Atmosphere of Mars is lighter. As per the seasons, more colder and heat is there on Mars. It has two satellites. Just as like how we have one satellite, Mars has two satellites. Scientists are trying to develop organisms on Mars. Yes, clear everyone?
Yes.
Yes. Now Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus. Jupiter. Jupiter is light yellowish white planet. Jupiter has gaseous atmosphere around it. This planet is believed to be very cold. How it is? Very cold. And it is the largest planet of the solar system. And you know, my dear students, जुपिटर के पास जैसे हमारे पास एक सैटेलाइट मून है, जुपिटर के पास 79 सैटेलाइट्स है. कितने सैटेलाइट्स हैं? 79. It is this. In this, also scientists have different opinions. These huge planets can be seen with the help of binoculars. While watching through binoculars, droplets can be seen on the surface which looks beautiful. Imagine करो कि वो कितना दूर है हमसे कि हमें उसको देखने के लिए बाइनोकुलर्स का यूज करना पड़ता है. और बाइनोकुलर्स से जब देखते हैं तो एकदम सुंदर सा नज़ारा दिखता है जिसमें हमें ब्यूटीफुल ड्रॉपलेट्स मतलब के droplets what you can say like पानी ना टीपा like that beautiful scene is observed, right? So all this today we saw about Mercury. Yes, first of all we saw about the sun, right? The giver of life. Then we saw Mercury. Then we saw Venus. Mercury is the closest to the sun, whereas Venus is the twin brother of Mercury. And the Earth, of course, who does not know about the Earth? Every one of us knows, right? Because we all are human beings, living organisms who live on the Earth. Why do we live on the Earth? Because the atmosphere, right? The water, the land, the water, matlab the four spheres, that is the atmosphere, the lithosphere, and the biosphere, right?